Buff Productions, here with another episode of LAF, Lego Answers and Facts. And as you can see, you're seeing this in a little bit of a different angle this time. I wanted to change it up, see how it looks, because I was kind of getting a little tired of the old view. So we'll see how this turns out. So anyway, this week's theme is the Lego store. And before I begin, I'd just like to let you guys know, next week's theme is MOCs. So if you have any questions, just in general about MOCs, or specific questions about my MOCs, you can go ahead and put in the questions, or your questions in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer those next week. So, first question is from Aiden Hailstone. He asked, what is your favorite thing that you got from the Lego store? Definitely, I'm going to go with the Battle of Helm's Deep. I don't know if you can see it. It's right above me right here. Might be cut off a little bit. But I got that when it came out. I'm not sure when that was, about 2, maybe 3 years ago. But I definitely love that set. Just a great set overall. Cheesy Choco Waffle asked, have you ever dealt with awful Lego store workers? Now, none of them have ever been rude to me, but I did have a bad experience once. And this is the only time I've ever had a bad experience at the Lego store. And it was when they're offering the promotion for the free Iron Man poly bag. It was like the Iron Man with the little drone. It was an Avengers poly bag. And so I made a purchase, 2 large pick-a-brick cups, and you had to spend $50, $49.99 or whatever to get this poly bag. And so I bought 2 pick-a-brick cups, which obviously didn't get me there. And then I made that purchase, was leaving. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed the Iron Man sets. I'm not sure the name of them, but there was 2 of them. I'm like, oh, those look cool. I should go buy those. So I went up, bought those. I'm like, you know what? I just bought these 2 pick-a-brick cups. I had my receipt. Like, I didn't leave the store. And then I'm like, I'm buying these now. Can I get the poly bag? And he said, no, you have to make it in one purchase. So that was really my only bad experience ever with an employee. So definitely, I've had several other employees that I know would for sure have given it to me. Because there's really some great employees at the Lego stores. Really the nicest employees out of any store I've ever been to. Wumbo Watson asked, have you ever been in the back of a Lego store? I have not. I know a lot of people have been, and you can. Usually if it's not crowded, you can ask an employee if you go there relatively often, every now and then. You can ask them to go back there. And sometimes, as long as it's not crowded, they'll usually let you go back there. And I heard it's really cool. Lego Ace Productions asked, what are your tips to fill the most in one pick-a-brick cup? I'm actually thinking about starting a new series called, or actually I don't have the name yet, but it will be about different strategies for different bricks from the pick-a-brick wall, stacking them in a cup. So that might be coming out in the future, but that's probably about a month or so away. Let's see. DJM Lego Films asked, what was your worst experience at the Lego store? Again, that was with the store employee about that poly bag. Ace Burkowski asked, what are your best pick-a-brick finds? That's actually a good question. I don't have any. Well, I always find something that I need on the pick-a-brick wall because I'm always in need of some sort of brick. So the bricks, when I bought in bulk of the 2x4s and the 6x6 plates, dark bluish gray ones, those are usually always on the pick-a-brick wall. So I'm probably going to say the best find would have to be the 2x2 light bluish gray tiles, because those are expensive, very expensive on Bricklink compared to buying them in bulk on the wall. And luckily one of my store has it, or had it, and I think they actually still do have it now, so very fortunate with that. Suits Productions asked, what is the most you have ever spent at a Lego store? That'd be about 2 or 3 years ago, again with the Helm's Deep set. When I ran around Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving actually, on that Wednesday in the U.S., I saved up about $300 from the whole year. I just saved up all my money because I knew I was going to the Lego store, because it's been kind of like a tradition. We always go the day before Thanksgiving to Chicago, downtown Chicago, and go shopping and stuff. So I went to the Lego store, and I had about $300, and I bought the Helm's Deep, that little side wall that goes with it, and then a few other sets. I think it was about $300. So that's the most I've ever spent. However, that will be broken once you see these 2 upcoming hauls that I bought from Lego Shop at Home, because I've gotten some pretty cool stuff. Ali Moran asked, what is better, buying Lego from Lego store and Pick-a-Brick Cup or ordering online from the Pick-a-Brick store? Do not buy online from Pick-a-Brick. It is a total ripoff. No matter what the piece is, do not buy Pick-a-Brick online. If you find it in the store, that's awesome. Otherwise, if you're going to buy it from online, definitely go through Bricklink 100%. Clumsy Kyle asked, what was the first time you saw the Death Star I think he's trying to ask what was it the first time you saw the Death Star or any other set like that in the Lego store? If so, what did you think? I think he's trying to say, like when I went to the Lego store, if I saw the Death Star, was that the first time I saw it? And that is true, and I highly recommend if you're thinking about buying a big set, they're almost always displayed at the Lego store. I know they are always at mine. Usually when they first come out, they'll definitely be displayed, the larger sets. So that I saw Death Star. I haven't gotten the Death Star. I might not get it because it is retiring at the end of the year. But I just thought it was awesome, and I highly recommend, again, if you're going to think about buying a big set, definitely go and see it. PyroDino64 asked, what is your least favorite Lego store? I don't really have a least favorite because they're all awesome. Amir Ott asked, what is the best piece you've ever gotten in a Pick-a-Brick? Well, again, the 2x2 light bluish gray tile. Lego Brady 99 asked, what Lego store that you have been to has the best deals? Now, there's usually never sales at the Lego store except on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. There's Lego Star Wars sales on Brick Friday, which is actually Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving in the U.S. They always have sales then. And then also, this is actually a cool thing about going in the back from an earlier question. You can usually ask one of the employees, do you have any damaged sets in the back? And sometimes they'll bring you back, otherwise they'll tell you what they have. They'll go back and check and tell you what they have. So if a set falls off the shelf, and let's say someone steps on it or it gets damaged, the box, they're not going to put that back on. That's a really cool policy by Lego. They do not put it back on the shelf. They bring it to the back, and they automatically discount it. Sometimes it can be up to 40% off, which is total steal, because nothing inside the box is damaged. It's only the outer box. So unless you're a collector and you want the pristine box, I would definitely ask, because there's been some really cool deals. I haven't gotten anything because I haven't asked, but I found that out really recently from another YouTuber. So I haven't gotten any huge deals. Well, actually, the best deal I've gotten is the UCS B-Wing, and I got that for $100 on May 4th. It's normally $200, or I don't know if they sell it anymore, but it was $200, 50% off $100, which is an awesome deal. Lego Boys asks, have you ever been asked by anyone what are you doing with those pieces in a Pick-a-Brick cup? Surprisingly, I've only been asked once, and it was only one Pick-a-Brick cup, and the employee when I was checking out was really nice, and he asked me what I was doing, and that's when I was building my first mock, actually, on YouTube, my first Star Wars one, the Republic Prison. So, since then, when I've been packing like 6 cups full of 2x4s, people have given me some strange looks, like, what are you doing with all those 2x4s? But, I've only been asked once exactly what I'm building with the bricks. Brad F. asked, how many times have you been to a Lego store? Too many to count. Gage Stating asked, who was the oldest person you saw at the Lego store? I've seen people of all different ages. However, I don't know if they're enthusiasts or fans of Lego, or if they're just with someone else who is a fan of Lego. But oldest person I've seen checking out, I don't know, definitely an A-fall, but I don't know really what age. Let's see, PowerDino64 again asked, what is the best deal you ever found in a Lego store? Already answered that earlier. Scott Hadfield, where is the closest Lego store to you? I have 2 that are 30 minutes away, 1 that's 45, and then another one that's an hour. So 4 within an hour radius of me, which is awesome. Let's see, Neil Robinson asked, where is the Lego store? You can look that up on Lego.com, the store locator. Scott Hadfield asked, where's the closest Lego store? Oh, he asked that question twice. Gavin Sichoik, sorry, pronounced that wrong. He says, what is the most useful brick? I think he's referring to on the Pick-a-Brick wall. Again, I really don't know the most useful. It really depends on what you're building. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my channel for some other awesome LEGO videos. And check back next week for my replies to your questions about MOCs. And, again, thanks for watching, and have a great day.